Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on the Highlands Fishing DLC map Kinleg, or Kinlog, I don't know. I don't know these things. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. We have some work to do. Let's first get in this guy. We're going to send him back over to where the Deadwood contract is because he needs to be picking up wood. So let's do that. Just get him on the road, and I don't know. I'll put him over there like that. We'll jump out. Then we got to get into this guy because we got a lot of stuff we got to do in this episode. It's January. So the selling prices are going to be at peak. And so we've got to get all this wood sold. Actually, I got to make sure. Oh, warehouse 997, 980. Or 8, I'm sorry, 8, yeah, 906, 997, and 980. Where's the Logistics Center West? Oh, it's there? I mean, if I don't have to travel quite so far, okay. Now, the next question is this going to be the same, or is this going to be a good place to sell my wood chips? Hey, look at the Christmas tree. Well, ain't that about sweet? Okay, so I need to find out. Animal dealer. Actually, the animal dealer is not that far away. No. Okay, almost 9,000 there. Now the animal dealer's right down there. So I think I want to make a right here. We have to illegally drive down the one-way road. Buh. I'm a farmer. I can do this. I need to do something with this car. I think I should just sell it. Now, I'm not exactly sure where the sell point is for this, but I'm guessing it might be here. It's right there. So a bunch of, essentially we got 150 for each of the pallets. I think we had, and then 8,000. So we had 8 pallets, I think. 7 or 8, one of the two. All right, so I'm going to send this dude, we're going to send him back up to the farm. Set his destination right, Chimya. And then we're going to go down right, y'all. Okay, there's a tree there. Shoot! Well, not shoot. There's 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get going. So again, we're getting about, I don't know, 8,000 wood per. Oh gosh. I had time accelerated to 2 instead of 1, so I'm burning daylight here. So next up, we're gonna have to stop by and buy some you know, the rocks, or the castle stone, I guess, or whatever it's called. I didn't really realize this guy was as low on fuel as he is. Geez, we're only up to 13,000? This right here is going to make us a ton of money. Wait, let's put it on like this. That's another $20,000 right there. I want to get everything. Oh my gosh, there's another one. All right, well, oops. I mean, what's going on here? Are our woodcutters getting more experienced or something, and they're just cutting faster? I mean, we're almost done with the next thing of long planks. The next pallet of long planks. These are going to go on the very back. I wonder if I could get one of these on here. Because we can just drive over, you know, the place that we need to sell this. Honestly, it might not even be worth going down to the animal dealer. We should probably just sell them here. And then I'll just unstrap these, carry that over. Now, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be something like 40 grand. So you want to go down here to the left. There's the little pirate ship out on the other side of the bay there. Watch out, Gregory. I don't know if that was his name. I just made it up. We've got $52,000. I think we could get 4 pallets on here of castle stone. You know we're going to need more. Yeah, it's right over here, I think. Oh, I think I set this up wrong. Oh, nah. And we do need I do need castle stones, right? Let's look. Yeah, castle stone. Only need 500. Which is only 1 pallet, but I'm going to buy a few extra pallets. No. And we will get a lot of our money back, not all of it, but probably 80% of it or so, 75%. I don't think I'm going to try to push my luck too much on getting more of these on than this the 4. I mean, the 7,000 long planks, those are, you know, around, I don't know, high 3s, low 4s. Wood beams are going to be over 4. So yeah, all this is getting sold. I'm gonna have to start saving up for the field with the, the location with the windmill, because eventually I think the castle is gonna fill up with planks and wood. And we won't have other places to sell. $32.20, so 60,000 right there, and just boom, like that, we're over $100,000 again. All right, so you, my friend, are going home. What did I do? And we still have to get all of our crops sold. So, what do we have? So we've got barley, 665. Feed and grain south, that is down there. Yeah, and we're going to have to continue doing deadwood contracts over the winter to sustain the... You know, just to sustain the lumber. So this is probably going to only be like 10,000. Maybe less. Maybe like 8 or 9,000. $9,351. So yeah, less than 10 grand there. This guy actually does pretty good, you know, pulling the trailer here. I'm not sure which has the higher horsepower, this or the John Deere. AI Worker J has completed his task. I was sitting there like, when is the John Deere guy ever going to get back? Now we've got an answer. So you have this wheat and then some sorghum, like a little tiny bit of sorghum. Probably wasn't even worth us keeping it. All right, next we've got, yeah, sorghum, wheat. Oh, by far, is that a great demand right there? 911. Hopefully we can get more wheat than, I don't know, 14,000 something on here. I like this trailer. I just don't know if I can make it bigger or make it hold more. And again, I mean, we can turn off the, you know, the weight limits on trailers. Whoever follows those anyway. I hope I don't have my sorghum in here. Even less wheat, really? Wait, where exactly are we going? Okay, yep. 11,000, all right. So we're probably only going to get maybe 30,000 for this wheat. You know, this is a weak wheat crop because the soil wasn't treated. There was no fertilizing. Remember back in the olden days of Farming Simulator 2013, and I can't remember if 2015 did it too, but at the very beginning of the game, when you did your first harvest, the wheat could be fully grown, and you could just go out there with your fertilizer spreader and just fertilize it, and it would basically double, you know, your yield. I can't remember if you had to fertilize it once or twice, but yeah, I mean, it was 100% worth doing that. Oh, I was gonna look and see if maybe they put a fence on this cow pen for this patch. It does. Nothing's jumped out at me so far, so probably not. Still doing pretty good on the fish there. I almost feel like selling this trailer and buying a much nicer trailer. All right. Well, we got about 130,000. I'm not sure exactly what we started off this episode, but I want to say it was, I don't know, between 15 and 20,000. So just being a little conservative in my estimate, I'll say $130,000. We got more. We've got sorghum stored somewhere. I have no clue, unless it's down at the train station. Yeah, sorghum. So what I'll do, cancel your job, set your destination down here, and then visit here again. This is going to be so freaking awesome when I finally get something that needs tons of just standard pallets. This is kind of like my money reserve right here. It's my bank account. Oh, let's see. Yep, looks like it's still the logistics center. So let's set that destination there. I don't want to change the time. Well, actually, I can. We burnt through our first 100 castle stones there. I don't even know why I'm going to pick up the sorghum, but... Okay, where's a good price to sell sorghum? Logistics Center West. Which is exactly where I thought it would be. $1,000 for a box of wood chips, I guess, isn't too bad. It's redonkulously expensive, but hashtag Scotland. Yeah, nothing's popping. Oh, one thing I did want to do. 2 more boxes of fish. Again, it's not even really worth... It's not really worth doing anything with until we have to come over and sell it at the peak season. This has not been like the money-making endeavor I thought it would be. $20. $35. See, that wasn't even really worth my time in keeping it. But, you know, we got $165,000. Now we get to go back home as long as I don't drive like a drunkard. All right, let's take him. So take him to the dealer and then do the repairs and then... No. Wait, no. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? I wanted this guy to get his maintenance, his yearly maintenance done. And then we'll fill him up with fuel. Then maybe we'll get some more trees, but I've already been recording for like an hour. Oh, they still didn't fix this. They still didn't fix the inverted fenders. That's a pretty big bug, and I'm sure everybody, I mean, if I get it, everybody's got to get it, right? Right? All right, so there's 2 more trees around here. There and here, okay. Did I drive right past this one? I don't think I did. We're gonna have to back down to this one first. Geez, this is going full speed. I'm thinking about buying, again, the stump grinder and like a tree planter. Oh, I want to look to see if there's an opening in the fence or a gate. I'm not seeing anything. Somebody was saying something about a super strength mod, and I looked briefly in the mod hub today, but I didn't see anything. Now, one thing I thought about, let's see, mowing, grassland? No. This. Can you pick this up? It would cost me something to lease it. If anybody knows if you can pick up the Braille Mare mower, if we could pick that up and put it over the fence, that's all we would need to do. I'm pretty sure that's all you need to do is just cut the grass in there, and that's the grassland or whatever. All right, let's see where Mr. Deer John is. There we go. Hey, look! Look! And another $3,700. Yeah, look, look, look. It's the first building here. I guess. What about? Yeah, see, it's bricked up already, or getting there. Finally collect on that contract. Another dead wood here. So we're coming in, 100 more wood here left. For castle stone, I mean. Okay, so it needs 1,500 castle stone. We already have castle stone in there. Look! Look! Look what it did! No, slow down the time. That had to have been... I was kind of looking right at it. That had to have been pretty cool. So now all this is up, that's up there. Ah, see, I still can't jump up here. It's like, no, Brad, you can't have any, no. All right. Maybe we'll never need to sell any more wood here again. All right, so where was this wood job at? Ugh. Same place as before. I guess we're going to have to accept it sooner or later. I will set your destination as right there. And let's go down to fields. Yeah, $457,000 buys this place. 450. I don't think we're going to be in, like, even if we play back all the loan. Well, let's see. If we borrow everything... We're at 430, so we're close. Maybe if we sold some fish or something, I don't know. I think 30,000 is a reasonable reserve. I'm gonna have to set his destination here. I'm gonna pick up some fish food for my fishery. It's gonna need a lot. Probably gonna need 30,000 or more just in fish food. Oh yeah, we got more to sell because we're making more wood items. So there's basically $2,000 right there. These must be the finest wood chips money can buy or something. I don't know. Okay, he's still coming home. He is still driving out to the location there, and nothing. No, we don't have to do anything other than just get some trees and keep the lumber mill stocked. I guess I could just start cutting the trees. Guess I could go a little bit longer. There's the third one. I think after this, I think we've got 3 more to cut. Or maybe 4? The other tree. Well, that is it. Okay. What? I wonder if I went this way. I went the cheatiest way of all. I think if I go up, like, right through there, I think that just might swoop up right to that road. There's that darn fence there. Fence ends, I think, right there. Maybe. Yeah, see, there's like a cutout there where there's supposed to be a building or something. stuck. Thank you. Phew. Okay. I forgot to even look at the stump grinders. Let's see. Mulchers. Now I can't remember which one I had for which tractor. I might have leased them before. I just don't remember. It's been a while. All right, boom. I'm going to send you back down there. No. There. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here for tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll be back. We'll get the fish stocked up. And then I think I'll just fast forward time until February. Hopefully we'll start getting some jobs here soon. If not in February, maybe in March. And then I'm just going to be trying to feed the beast there at the sawmill, trying to get, you know, as much wood and, you know, making money on the wood while we're, you know, waiting the season out and just trying to make money here. So like, share, comment, subscribe. This has been Farming Simulator 25 with the Highlands Fishing DLC. As always, don't forget to... Wait, did I already say like, share? No. I'll see you next time. It's late, okay? It's late. All right, guys. I'm Brad M73. Bye for now. Ugh.